And he's back. He is here to play pool. Oh, hold on. I gotta mute this. Why do I forget to do that every time? Anyway, I'm here. I should showcase what I did last time, since then. Let me double check that I'm muted here. There we are. Alright, cool. I'm in a Discord chat right now, but we'll get to them later. Minigames, what have I done? You'll notice that I have finished Silo. I finished Chohan. I finished Koi Koi. I finished Oichokabu. I finished roulette, poker, blackjack, and baccarat like in stream, so that really wasn't like too different. Um, so I do have a bunch of tiles. I didn't really know what to spend them on particularly, so I'm not really too worried about it. But yeah, anyway. So now we go on to a particular one that I forgot, like minigame wise. Let me actually showcase where it is real quick here. Alright. Hold on, let me. Good night. Sorry, I'm. Yeah. Actually, let me unmute this. Fuck, where is it? Why can't I see it? Okay, now everyone can hear you. Hey, what up? It's Twitch.
Hello?
I was, I was about to say, if you fuckers don't say a word after I say that, I just look like a crazy motherfucker. Like, alright, cool. Anyway, missing pool, I believe this is it. So, can't believe I somehow missed that one. Silly me.
Cool.
I am. That's the platform that we stream on. Yeah.
It is not. Oh, it is now. It is.
Well, it's only been like 2 minutes in, so I was doing my spiel. Anyway, it was Zenketsu that's leading, right? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. I feel like
No.
that counts as a music reference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Damn.
Sorry.
Golly gee
I
willikers,
don't
I'll
make these
type it
rules.
out.
Yeah, I mean, you did. You made these rules.
Yeah, I specifically made the rules. This is correct. Let me see if I can. I wonder if I can. Oh, you know what? Let me bump you up to like 150, even though so it's gonna blow up my fucking eardrums, but like it catches on the stream better if I turn you all up. So this is me being smart. Why is my Discord loading now? That's weird. Don't do that. It made me think that the fucking thing died. Like, oh, there's Zenketsu. Yeah. So, what are we doing here? What's the plan? The plan is find the entrance to pool because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, this is the parking lot, but I need to get to the underground mall, but I don't remember which one specifically gets me there. Oh yeah, I should mention too. I got 2 trophies off stream, um, because I'm a monster. No, because they just happen to pop.
Hell yeah.
So where are they? I got play all non-casino gambling games. So with this one, I technically played all 4 on stream before, but the problem was that like I had reset at one point, and so it didn't actually count. And then I also got some other trophy. I forget what. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do I have it? I might have it saved. Hold on. I probably do. I don't. I deleted it. You silly bitch. Good job, me. That's Thanks for supporting yourself. I know how to do this. We sort by earn date. Okay, so it was just like play all casino gambling games and then play all non-casino. So I think I might have got this one actually on stream. Yeah, I did get this one on stream. I didn't get the other one though. Cool. But yeah, we're missing pool specifically, so that's fun. And I'm not great at the pool on this game to be honest. So it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. We're a refugee in the. I'll do a shout out. The refugee in the Discord server at Peach Cola exists.
Welcome. You are always welcome here.
Hell yeah. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming this, because it's literally just one mini game, so I'm going to stream it until it pisses me off enough to where I stop. Because there's no way in hell we're beating the hardest version. But we'll try anyway. Also here, Deathmore, but Deathmore does not stream, so
It's true.
no point in shouting out the channel, but I'll shout out the guy. And then Johnny, but I don't remember exactly how his Twitch name's spelled, because he goes by a couple different variations of the word John on various platforms. I forget which one. Is it just Johnny Morton?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that. Playing Honkai Star Rail. Alright. Fellow degenerate, let's go. I may or may not have been playing a gacha game myself right before this started, getting pissed off at Konosuba. Fantastic days. Sponsor me, please, so I can bitch about you. For my... Okay, you can enjoy a game of pool for... Actually, you know what I should do here? Let me be smart about this. Let me be really smart about this. I'm gonna save the game at the closest save box, which I believe is just like directly outside here. Like, if I go up this top section here. This should take me on the street, too, where a save box is. It's a little tiny bit out of the way, I will say, but at least then, on the inevitable, I have to reset my fucking game sort of deal. Or if I just want to save progress, at least I won't have to, backtrack all the way from where it was before. So this should be, besides Pachinko, which I hate and I'm not going to do until I am forced to do it later, this should be the last mini game I could touch, because I can't mess with golf, which is one of the games. I had to wait till a daytime thing. I think it's only with a different character I can do it with, or at least unlock it with. I can't do fishing until it's later in the day. I can't, and there's some other one, I forget what the hell it is, but not really important, I guess. Did I run past it already? No. Also, fun thing, the mic should not be picking up on, or the mic should not be picking up on the mic, yeah, good job. The fan should not be picking up on the mic anymore. Yeah, which is weird. I was telling this to them earlier, but the last couple updates, it was playing pretty loud on the fan, which is why I had the mic turned down a little bit before. I have it turned up louder now, but I was like, oh, I'll add a filter, so I add a filter, and then it disappears, right? So then I take off the filter because I want to see what the difference is, right? And then it just isn't there anymore. I was like, cool. Doesn't help me. I mean, it helps me, but it doesn't. I'm just gonna play the standard beginner 9-ball because I'm not entirely sure exactly every little thing I need to do here. I'm also not sure control wise.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
What's coming up Millhouse? What the fuck? Oh, two things happened at once? What? Oh hey, what up? Yo, hey, what up, Infested? What up, Doobie? How you doing? 5 months in a row. Oh, dude, thank you very much. I was about to say, I was like, which two alerts played back to back, so I wasn't sure which one was which. Kind of threw me for a loop there. Welcome. I'm playing pool randomly at 2 in the morning because I just didn't have time really. This is the type of game that has a bunch of mini games, and so one of the mini games is pool. And I tell you what, not exactly confident in my abilities here, but this is because this is the very first game of pool I've done in a Yakuza game in probably a year. So we'll. Oh, whoa, raid. Oh, that's why it's playing double, because I'm looking at the wrong screen. Okay, that's silly me.
Waha! Son of a bitch!
Hey, thanks for the raid, Doobie. Thanks for the follow. Oh my god, everything's going off at once. Thank you for the follow, Darkinson. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoy pool, because or people doing badly at pool. Wow, that's wild. For anyone wondering, I'm a variety streamer, usually trophy hunter for the most part, and so like I enjoy the Yakuza series, so I'm trophy hunting it, and also I enjoy the game. Sometimes we play games that I don't enjoy, sometimes we do. But luckily, I very much enjoy this game. It's telling me it's a tutorial for this right now. I have a pretty good idea of what I have to do for this. When these games got remastered, because they're originally PS3 games, apparently something messed up with the frame rate of the the way like the ball shoots, and so if you're like off center on the stick, it like completely messes up somehow. So it makes doing pool like more difficult than it probably should be. I love that follow animation. Yeah, that's from YouTube thing called Super Mario Brothers Frustration. So that's like a really old video, like 2008 old video, and several of my alerts are from that because I love it. Just could not recommend enough.
I do for love.
The things I do for yeah, I have a bunch of if anyone wondered, like I don't know how easy it is to look up if you're on mobile, but if you scroll down on like desktop and probably if you hit a different thing on mobile, it shows sound alerts. I have a bunch of them that are free. Of course, some of them are also like bits to incentivize bits, but most of them are free because they add fun little things to the stream. That one's Courage the Cowardly Dog, the things I do for love. Also, I'm in a Discord chat with several other people, so if you hear other voices, it's not in your head, except it kind of is, but not. It's not something to get checked out.
Headphones, it is in your head.
Yeah. It's Jason Derulo, so it's in your head.
I'm aware. Alrighty. As much as I love being here in the company of Gypsy in one of his streams, I do have to leave. I appreciate you having me here, Gypsy.
Yeah. Thank you for being part of this momentous occasion. Now get out of your own Discord server.
Subscribe on GG Gypsy.
Hey.
Give my boy a follow. Alright, thank you guys. I'm out.
Money.
You can't say
Look,
Good night, everyone.
as long as it's not me saying it, right?
Yeah, good night, everyone.
I can say that.
Good night, Johnny.
No.
Good night, y'all.
Is there a way for me to check? Okay, I gotta find out. Yeah, good night. Sorry. I gotta find out how I can check, like... I know the rules of pool. The problem is I'm trying to figure out how to get... Oh, there we go. Thank you. This is exactly what I was looking for right here. Because this gives me a much better view on, like, how this is gonna bounce off of it. Anyway, how have things been, man? Pretty good. I'm finally back home after a bunch of, like, a vacation and a bunch of family issues and such. And then, yeah, so we're finally back in the groove of things, which is nice. Man. You on PlayStation or Xbox or PC? This is on PlayStation. This is a PlayStation 3 game, remastered to PS4, but I'm playing it on PS5. And yeah. Oh yeah. There's my trophies. Woo! We got 198 platinums. Oh, I got an emote for this somewhere. Yeah, so I'm working on that right now. I gotta say, this might be a situation where I have to, because there's different versions of this. So I'm on the beginner one right now, because I haven't played this in a year, and like I said before, there's various issues as to why this might be kind of annoying to do. One thing I would potentially do, and let's see, actually, if I grab let me grab a piece of paper here. I might be able to do this based on my own, like, stream. Like how I have this pulled up on OBS. Because what I would do is I used to play this through... Oh yeah, I can too. I line up the shot by like covering half the ball and half the whatever with a piece of paper, and it gives me like an idea, like a decent idea of like where the actual ball is gonna go. So pretty much just cheesing it. But, this should be good enough here, assuming I do this right. Oh, a little off. Definitely better though, getting close. 198. Yeah, I can barely get one. I mean, a lot of them are going to be easy, I will say, to be fair. Like, not... Obviously, the majority of them, I would say, are not, but, like, some of the Telltale games are on there. Which I do enjoy the Telltale games, so you know that wasn't like I initially played them because of the fact that they were trophy games, but I ended up enjoying pretty much every Telltale game I played. Hey, we finally did something! Yeah, good job. But like I've done the Kingdom Hearts games, I've done the Jack and Daxter games, which that's my favorite series. Go figure. My PNG tuber here is an Otzel OC. Yeah, very much looks like Daxter there. And if I were to hit the different numbers here real quick to give you an idea of like different emotional states and like eyes open closed sort of deal, I got a bunch of these. I also have a couple of like joke ones I have set up for like the gotcha thing on one of my channel points. I usually don't use that one as much. That's just for like fun, you know, whatever, if people want to mess around. This is like the one that's actually professionally done though, as in like I commissioned someone for it. I don't know if there's really a great way for me to pull this off, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna like hope that I can bank the 6 off of this. Oh hey, we got a combination shot. Alright. Let's go. I was expecting the cue ball to bounce off of that ball and go into the 6. Obviously that didn't happen, but you know, I'll take a combo shot. That works. Let's see, I wonder if I can hit this all the way across the map. I mean, the answer is yes, I can, but the question is, will I be able to pull this off? And the answer is maybe. We'll find out. On the next exciting... Oh, okay, well that's not going to work because that's not even hitting the ball. Okay. It's like you gotta just get the exact right on this, you know what I mean? We're gonna go as low as we possibly can here and just hope. I tried. You know, I was just gonna play pool, but I think I'll do like 1 or 2 games of pool, just to see how it goes, and then what I'll do from there is I'll play more of the story since more people are here. You know, give people the real Yakuza experience. Yeah, the silver. Yeah, the because this is mainly a trophy hunting channel, most of the trophy emotes are follower emotes, so anyone can use them. Just because it's like, oh, you know, it's a hype moment if I get a trophy during stream. Obviously the platinum isn't, just because like the platinum's like a bigger deal, but it is what it is. To be fair, the bronze and the gold ones, even if it wasn't, like, even if I was playing something else, I mean, those are kind of just general trophy emotes anyway. Personally, my favorite is the smug one. Which is, obviously it's based on this face, but I really think that emote turned out really well. Big fan of that. Okay, we're gonna hope that this works out. So how have you been doing? Why can I not read brain? I've been doing pretty well. Earlier I was doing some mobile game thing, and so I got busy doing that. I just unlocked like a new level in it, and so that kind of took most of my attention. You know, I realized using this paper method I'm trying to use, where it covers the screen, my character's actually blocking one of the pockets that I'm trying to hit it into. Yeah, alright. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing pretty well, I would say. Can't really complain too much, right? You know, got a roof over my head, had good food, I got to hang out with friends, get to play a fun game, you know? Always sounds like a good time during the day. Or night, I guess, in this scenario. Ooh. Alright, he messed up. He messed up. We're good. We got this. 100%. Okay. Don't fail now. That's the motto, right? Don't fail now. Why does it have to be the corner that I'm blocking? Please, my stupid little character's blocking. He doesn't want me to succeed. That has to be it. That has to be it. So I think this might be a scenario where I have to like actively. Ooh, that was dumb of me. That was dumb of me. I let go of it too soon. I was trying to be super like duper cautious. And it just did not help me in the slightest. The 8-ball gets on my nerves. The thing, you know, with this game, I feel like I would have a better chance like doing this in real life, and I'm not a pool player at all. But like, at least I feel like I could judge based on where these go a little bit easier. Like, I don't know, for example, like the power, right? Like, I at least would be able to like control my power better than like this game's like doing it. Sometimes it's just like, I don't know, just goes like off the wall. I mean, the smartest one would be to, you know, I'm gonna move my character because like he's getting right in the way, and this he needs to like not be. All right, hold on. Here, all right, thank you, thank you for getting out of the way. Also, sorry I don't have feet. This is a travesty, I'm sure. I didn't think the character needed feet, and so it doesn't come with feet. But I do have a stupid follower goal on my thing. If I hit 150 followers, I'm gonna commission the artist to add feet. Or I think it's 200, and I have something for like 150. Why am I hitting? Oh my god, it's like that time it wasn't like. I have to reiterate that it's not the what's the word? It's not the game that's doing this. It's myself for letting go too soon. It's like my brain is like, okay, you have it lined up, now let it go. But it's like, no, you don't let it go. Like you pull it back more. Like that's what you do. Yeah. Now I'm leaving the pool thing specifically because I want to showcase what that does for the completion list, and so that'll pop up. Yeah, see here. So I have to beat all the versions of pool, every single version of pool on every single difficulty. So that's really annoying, obviously. Oh, I'm still in the middle of the screen. Hold on, let me fix that. Alright, sorry, I had to move myself. That might be just one I do off stream. For the fact that, like, normally I at least play a few more games, but with the way I do that, because I had to do this for Yakuza 3 as well, and actually some of the other Yakuzas as well, but, like, Yakuza 3 in particular has the hardest pool in the series. And so, using that paper method of, like, holding a piece of paper up to the TV to line up the shot, or in this case, line it up with the computer in OBS. Very, very important. So that's not something I can really do. What's the wording? That's not something that's really conducive to like streaming, right? And since because then it's like I'd have to get up, or in the case of like me trying to do it right there, it's like I'm obviously making it take longer as I'm taking shots, which is fine for me when I'm playing it on my own, but not so much when you're trying to entertain people. You play any of the FNAF games? I've seen them. I've never actually played any of them. I generally don't play horror games, and not for the reason that you would think. You would probably think, oh, because, like, you know, you're scared of horror. It's, like, not really. I don't know, something about it doesn't really, like, doesn't really do it for me. Like, one horror game I loved Alien Isolation. And that was because I liked the Alien series, like the franchise. And so I was very invested in that. And it probably helped, too, that it had, like, full-on headset sort of thing with it. I can't... But then there's, like, some horror games, like, I tried Evil Within. I didn't enjoy it because I just don't like those type of games where it's, like, I feel like I shoot an enemy, especially if the enemy looks kind of humanoid, and, like, you can bop them in the head and they don't die. Like, same reason why, like, Resident Evil type stuff, right? Like, I don't like what I feel like is bullet spongy type of enemies. Now, of course, that doesn't really apply to FNAF. FNAF is just, like, what is it, like a resource management? Is that how you, maybe that's probably not the right way to say it. It's like you have to, you know, like shut off certain paths for the enemy and stuff and survive to a certain, you know, it's like a timer based thing, so it could be different, I guess. Okay, I'll do the very, very quick version of the story when it comes to, so what you need to know for this character specifically is he's just trying to track down a certain guy, an informant type guy who has like a bunch of information on the city. And we're just trying to get to that part now. So there you go. You're not caught up on all of it, but you're caught up on enough. Anyway. Also, I don't really read out like every single thing. I usually leave it on screen for a second, and then I'll like comment on the stuff that's happening. Like obviously these guys are trying to act like this is their turf, which is kind of weird because this is the children's park. A bunch of grown ass men sitting in a children's park. Sketchy. But yeah, we need to get to this informant. Like we had to get to the sewers, which the specific spot in the sewers. There's like a hidden passageway or something. Also, you know, in case anyone didn't know, Yakuza is a very M-rated game, so you're gonna see like obviously, yeah, because I know Ben doesn't. You know, he plays Call of Duty, which is also an M-rated game, but this is I feel like this game probably has a bit more like on the language side. So, but that's why we have the 18 plus thing on it. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna beat the hell out of these guys. Let's go. You play the Doom series? You know, I want to. It does look cool. There are a lot of things on my backlog, so it's kind of hard to get to sometimes. But sorry, I'm like reading while playing, so I'm just hitting the air. Oh, there we go, dude. An AoE attack, easy. This thing does like crazy reach. Does a good amount of damage. Has a bunch of health to it, and like easy. Nice. Ooh. God. The heat moves in this game always look so brutal. Like he pretty much just shoved it like into his junk there and then like flipped him up, which is wild. Yeah, I would love to play something like the Doom series as much as I've never tried any of them, but there was a couple of them, like not just the last Doom, but the one before that as well, like looked really dope. So I'd be down to try that. If you want the whole series on PlayStation Plus. How they haven't died yet is crazy. No protagonist ever kills anyone in a Yakuza game. That's the meme. Even though you can throw them from a building. Like, Johnny, were you there like the last time I streamed where we actually threw several guys from the building?
No.
That was pretty good. It's like you're fighting a guy and you do a heat move like near a railing, and we're talking like we're on the roof of like at least like a 5-story building, and you just throw him off it, and it's like okay, like this is just murder. This is just straight up murder. Also, this guy's kind of hick probably isn't the right word, but he's more he's like informal definitely, but like more like you know, like I say it how it is type of guy, like blunt to the point, but like also kind of like has a bit of a like a country twang a bit. Have you played the Hitman series? Oh boy, have I. Let me tell you about the Hitman series. Actually, you know what? I know a better way to tell you about the Hitman series. Give me a second here. Where the hell is it? It's gonna take me a second to find it, but once I find it, you're gonna know everything about the Hitman series. Oh, is there like a certain amount I can scroll through? Or what's... come on, it has to be on this list. It has to be. Has to be. Sorry, I played a lot of games since then. Yeah, I have 107 hours in on Hitman 3. I even bought the I bought the DLC finally because it went on sale, like the 7 Deadly Sins, but I never got around to actually playing it. I haven't even played it since it went World of Assassination, where it has like all the new stuff. It just, for me, it's like when I was into it, like by the time all that stuff came out, it was like way after the initial game came out, and so it's just a scenario of like, oh, this kind of just feels like it was a little bit too late to get to that point for me. Also, I put 105 hours into just Hitman Absolution on PS4. I put way more into that on the PS3 version. Hitman 2, I have almost 500 hours. To be honest, I almost want to boot up the game and just play like 6 more hours, so it is 500. No platinum trophy for Hitman 2 for whatever reason, but yeah, so I put in a lot into the Hitman games, to be fair. Hitman Go, 4 hours, it didn't really take too long. Yeah, and 434 hours in the original Hitman, because what it is like this was like the first major one, whatever, right? And then you buy Hitman 2 and it has all the Hitman 1 maps, and so I redid every single challenge of Hitman 1 into Hitman 2. And the same thing happened for Hitman 3. All the Hitman 1 and 2 maps were in there, but luckily most of the progress transferred over, and so I didn't have to do nearly as much. So that was nice. But yeah, so I've definitely put in my time with the Hitman series. Also, I played the Sniper Assassin one. That was like a pre-order thing that came with Absolution. Absolution was the first game I played in the series, and to be honest, it's not great. It's definitely aged. Ooh, we might be able to get the food done here. If this connects to the other manholes, the game might let me do this. We'll see. Don't you love it when your garbage is soft, as opposed to hard? When you become treasure, you can hear it talking to you, whispering sweet nothing. Wait, what? Yeah, it's just telling me to go into first person mode and I can find certain hidden things. I would have to assume that because it's telling me to do this right here, that there probably is something hidden here. Specifically, yeah, there it is right there. They want me to get like close enough to get it. For a while here, I wasn't able to get the rest of these. They're the locker keys. There's like a whole underground locker system where it's just like you open it and you get a bunch of loot, right? Nothing too fancy. But most of them, like some of them are hidden on the ground, but some of them are hidden like up in the like rafters and stuff, and it's kind of difficult to find them at times. I don't really have too many left. In fact, I can check how many I have left right here. So all the ones that are currently black are ones that are already open, so I'm only missing D2, D3, E3, and H5 in the first set, and then the second set has some, which I'm missing G2, G3, H4, J2, and then A5. But I don't know which one I just picked up right there, though. That might have been one of them, or it could have been something else. I don't know. Trophy, Kamurocho Tree Hugger. Pick up 20 pieces of trash around the city. Alright. You know, it's good to be a tree hugger here and there. Shout out to trees and their huggability. Okay, I heard one have a... oh. So they could hear me beat up that entire group of people out there. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, this is like a whole group of, you know, like homeless people down below there. There's like a whole ecosystem throughout the games of like homeless people, and in fact, a lot of like the informants, like the main informant dude, gets a lot of his information from like from these homeless people, and like he'll pay them to give him information. Oh yeah, so this is actually what this guy's talking about right here is actually us. So we were on death row. We're part of the Yakuza, right? Yakuza, whatever. And we came into some sort of cafe or something, and we murdered like 14 people. Like we had 3 guns, like carrying 1 gun in our mouth and two guns like on our hands or whatever. And I think we had even like a third or fourth one, or a fourth or fifth one, like shoved in their waistband or something. And we just like murdered an entire like cafe full of Yakuza. And so we got put on death row, but then we broke out because some dude came in there from one of the previous games, and then he lied to us about something, and so we broke out. Or I broke out. He had to stay behind, unfortunately. But yeah, that's us right now. Yeah, it was like a sketchy. It was a sketchy prison too, like a bunch of prison abuse. Like the guards were really abusive. They beat this guy a bunch because there's not really as much oversight because like it's the prison that hosts the worst kind of people, and a lot of them just on death row anyway. You know, a lot of times I support the displaced worker, but of course, this one specific instance, this conspiracy nut is actually correct. But you know, I mean, if you throw enough darts at the board, eventually you'll hit the bullseye, right? Oh, this was the section. Wait, no? Is this? I don't recall if this is the same section or not. There's like another underground section here somewhere else in the city, and I don't recall if we're able to get to it. I have like 167 hours in Hitman 3, but I got all the DLCs, and I still only have 37% of the trophy things. Yeah, the thing is with the Hitman games, the trophies aren't even the hard part necessarily. It's getting all the challenges, right? Because I wouldn't bother me on it. I have every single challenge. Because a lot of the trophies are just like do specific story-based assassinations, and then hit level 20, and then maybe like a couple other ones, like hidden ones. But like I go through and I do like every single side objective thing that you can do, like everything that has like you can get a checklist on it. I got it, except for like the some of the assassinations I haven't done in the past like couple of years and such. But in terms of the main game, I got it pretty well done. But yeah, the games are super fun. I would recommend that to anyone watching here if they've ever played Hitman. It's like, hey, do you like a stealth sandbox, right? Does that sound like a good idea to you? Then yeah, sure. Because there's so many different ways you can play it. And personally, for me, I like stealth, and I really like meticulously setting things up to like take out some guy, right? Like you take out a guy just as he comes around a corner. After you threw a coin and like past his guards, so his guards turn around, and so then you take this guy out, and then you quickly hide his body before his guards have a chance to turn back around and come over to you, type of deal. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of fun to be had with it. Also, this is like an underground market for like gambling and fight club and women that I believe get sold. So that's fun times, I guess. In the previous games, there was a casino down here as well, but it got moved recently to like some other part of the city. This should be the florist of Psy, the guy we've been looking for. Should I play Hitman 1, 2, or 3? I mean, 3 has everything for Hitman 1 and 2, so you might as well just play Hitman 1 and play Hitman 2 inside of Hitman 3 because it has the improved graphics and such and controls. There's only one thing if you play the Hitman 3 version of Hitman 2, they take out one really broken weapon. There was like a phone that like as soon as you picked it up, it would taser you and kill you. And for a lot of like all you have to do is place it on the ground and then ring it, and anyone that's like nearby would come up and pick it up. And so it was such an easy way to kill people that they were like, yeah, this is like broken as hell. Which it was, to be fair. Like there's no denying that fact. So you miss out on like just that, but I still think it's worth playing on Hitman 3 because it just has everything. And if you don't already own Hitman 1 and 2, I would buy just the DLC of 3. Just get everything in 3, just because it's a World of Assassination. Your definitely a really good bang for your buck. Because it's only like what, $60 for the main game, maybe even less if it goes on sale, and then like, actually, I think now it actually comes with the whole set, so that's like wild. Yeah, here he is. This guy was an ex-cop at one point, Or, well, he was a cop at one point. Now he's an ex-cop. I guess he is an ex-cop. But, so now he has a bunch. That's how he has like a vast network of like informants around the city and such. And so that's how you can get the dude to help you out with all this wacky stuff. And of course, he knows our name. Oh boy, cutscene time. Oh, dude, usually when it goes on black screen, it's usually a cutscene. They cheated me out of it. Those bastards. I literally bought everything in Hitman, like all the DLC and stuff. Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, most of it's pretty good. I would say the I kind of like. I felt like they overcharged on the whole the Seven Deadly Sins, which is why I waited until they went half off on sale before I bought them. In fact, I might have waited till they went 66% off. I forget which one exactly, but I waited until there was a good discount because really it was like, okay, there's like slightly remixed levels and a new like outfit slash gun, and for me that didn't feel like it was worth $30. Yeah, that seems like a bit much, especially when previous games would have like a whole sprawling map like the New York map or the Haven map or whatever, right? And those were like way better bang for your buck. So the Seven Deadly Sins kind of felt like a step in the wrong direction to me. Especially as someone who like bought the highest edition of Hitman that they could. I bought the deluxe edition. And even Hitman 2. I actually bought the Hitman 2 collector's edition, which came with like the official briefcase and the coin and the an actual Hitman rubber duck and stuff, and it's pretty cool. $150, but yeah, it was cool. Well, we're gonna ask about the florist first and foremost. I'm a dealer, and the drug I sell is intel. Like that sounds like something that like when someone has to like uh spice up their like what they do for their job, you know, on their application. Like instead of just being like I'm a bartender, I'm like a I'm a what is it? Like I'm a drink specialist or something, or like a mixologist or some shit, you know? That's what it is. This line does go pretty hard though, I gotta say. It's like, yeah. To be fair, he is a pretty good informant, so. Yeah, it helps that he has access to a lot of the security camera stuff because, again, he was a cop. Yo. Oh boy. No, we can't play Vigor right now. Streaming at the moment, maybe later. Hell yeah. Gotta respond to the bros. Anyway. Vigor was mad fun, dude. Vigor is quite fun. I have obviously I have like all the trophies in it. I don't know how far down it is to be honest, because I've been playing it for years. But let me just take a quick look at the. I have over 2,000 hours in the game, so yeah, I've definitely put my time into it. I've been playing since it came out, like less than a month after it came out. I was playing it. Like actually, it was within the first 2 weeks. I'd say I was actually playing it, and then I took a break during season 12, and I took a little bit of a break during season 13. But I'm pretty well back in the swing of things by 14, and especially now. The game frustrates the hell out of me, though. I gotta say, like getting headshotted constantly, and I'm pretty like I'd say I'm a good player, definitely better than the average player. But yeah, like you just get headshotted all the time. Like you'll have full health, full armor plate, you just get headshotted immediately. Very annoying. I had one person message me and say you're trash when he's the one that died every 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I had someone like that recently too. In fact, let's do a show and tell on the stream here real quick. Shout out to this guy who, after I killed him and his partner, he says buy some skill bot. And so I just put back, thanks for the loot. And then he puts back, we take away the LMG, you are worth nothing, bot. Because I was using a KK, but like, it's like, dude, like, so what? That's not even like the most overpowered one. And this guy's using a bugle, which is like one of the most OP weapons in the game. And I'm not saying it like he's not cheating or anything. It's just like he was using a good gun, and he had 500 fucking bullets with the gun, which is like an insane amount of bullets to bring him with that weapon. It only has 26 ammo clip capacity. You know what I mean? And so he brought in 500, which is like to tell you on the smallest map in the game. And for further show and tell, does anyone want to see how he died? I saw both him and his teammate running up, right? And so like I'm trying to, I'm like pinging like where he is. Yeah, then I just kill him, and then I start running towards his. I quickly I turn around, try to look where his teammate is, and I went up and tried to go attack him. But yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna guess this guy is pretty interested in what we're doing here, which is why he's letting us in here. But yeah. To be honest, it's been so. I was gonna say it's been so long that I don't actually remember what we're doing here. Like, because this is a situation where I started this game last year, and then through a series of like, uh, streaming issues, computer issues, Sega content IDing, like cutscenes, and me playing a bunch of other games. Like, it just kind of fell to the wayside. Large part my fault, some of it not my fault, but largely my own fault. So part of this, I had forgotten, but yeah, we're trying to look for this guy because this was the guy that we thought we killed him, and then I guess we didn't, or at least that's what's being told to us right now. Or no, I think was it? It was either that or it's like this was the guy that was supposedly like benefited off of us killing those guys, and then we don't know what happened to him. Ooh, okay, 10 million's a bit much, but I only have 1 million. I wonder what would happen if you actually came to this area of the game and you had the 10 million on hand, because I already have a million. It really wasn't that hard to get. If I farmed a little bit, I easily could get 10 million. I would download Vigor back. It is a pretty fun game, so, I feel that it's a game that offers a unique sort of gameplay that, like, obviously you're not getting through most other games. There are some other games that do that. Apparently Escape from Tarkov does that in a way more extreme version, but by and large, it's a very unique type of game. I just got my PlayStation Plus pack for Vigor, and it didn't have that bad loot. It's kind of good. Actually, do I? Oh, cutscene time. Alright, not gonna mess with it. Again, I thought it was a cutscene. Damn, he keeps making fun of me. This is an arena thing, so we're gonna have to do some fighting here. For some sort of completion list thing. Boo! This is what Majima had us do last time when we came here in the previous game. Boo! Come up with a new thing to do here. Boo! A bona fide deathmatch, not like the fake crap they show you on TV. Not me being up at 5 a.m. That's fine. I'm up at 3 a.m. We're not too dissimilar. Ain't even tired. Eh, I'm kind of iffy on that. Like, I'm not tired, but I'm not really, like, super awake, I guess. Dude, hell yeah. We are great at fighting, so of course we're gonna do this. See, that's funny. They're not gonna let me heal at all. So, because they're not gonna let me heal, this only makes sense that I actually heal myself ahead of time here, because, like, obviously, no duh. good enough. I don't have to be max health. I just have to be enough to where, like, I'm not immediately gonna get destroyed if I go in there. If it's like the other games, it's gonna be a situation where, like, I try to come back here to do more side stuff, and I'm not gonna be able to because I gotta continue the story first. Which, that's one thing about, because even before trophy hunting, I used to, like, 100% a lot of games in the sense that, like, at the very least do all the side content and stuff. And that was one thing that certain games do that drives me up a wall, is like there's a certain side thing that they show you and then you can get to it, but then they'll be like, no, you gotta continue the story first. And I'm like, but I want to spend the next 10 hours hunting some, I don't know, whatever, right? Because to me, it's like, especially because it's like, okay, this is on my mind right now. This is a thing I can do. Let me do this, cross this off this list, and so I can continue the story, right? But I'm broke. I'm kind of curious what the I'm broke thing says. Yo, I didn't think he'd actually give me money. That's great. Alright, that's definitely that's a smug face moment there, for sure. We just fucking conned him, like, this guy that, like, we have to pay off, we just conned him into giving us 10 grand. It's, I say I'm broke, and look at, I have 1.7 million. Great. Thanks for the 10 grand, you fool. I really don't need to say it, considering I literally just did this like a couple seconds ago, but at the same time, we gotta save it before he realizes he's been bamboozled. For an information broker, you would have thought he would have realized, like a couple days ago when I was running across town selling, dozens of platinum plates. I almost wish there was another option to say I'm broke again, but he doesn't give you money, he just, like, chastises you the fact that he already gave it to you. I'm not gonna get fooled this time. This is technically a cutscene, but it's not like a real cutscene, right? I don't believe it. Oh, it is. Damn it. Alright, cool. Third time's the charm, I guess. That message was so long, I thought you were a bot for a second. I was like, what the hell? It's like, the pack includes, I was gonna be like, stream elements, what do you do? You're in fact not stream elements, I'll read that in a second. I think I already got the pack, to be fair. Okay. Johnny wants to be timed out. Alright. I think I did 16 minutes instead of 15. It's kind of hard because it's like it's a scrolling wheel, so you get an extra minute for free, I guess. Yeah. Yes, that's the guy in the voice chat, by the way, so he's not really that timed out, but yeah. I missed part of what the... Yo, dude, we're getting Rocky 4 villain. Let's go. Who will break you? Everyone knows his famous line. If he dies, he dies. No draws, no mercy. Cobra Kai. I almost just had a heart attack. From something in particular, or just like in general? I mean, just, when I'm chilling and I almost have a heart attack. Now the gauntlet. There's a reason that particular redeem is pretty high on the channel points. I like to keep my redeems pretty, like, reasonable on, like, how much they cost. That one in particular is a scenario, like, where it's like, okay, yeah, I will, probably shouldn't be able to have just anybody be able to time people out for 15 minutes at a time. Dude, I rushed him right into the thing. That's great. You know what's great here too? As long as I block here, assuming he doesn't. Okay, I was about to say assuming he doesn't break it, but he didn't even let me finish the sentence and then he broke it. Damn. But when I block, I get my heat back, and heat is used for, you know, go figure heat moves. I see you wrote something, but I'll read all that in a second. Oh, he is just, he is not letting me survive here. Alright, we're just gonna cheese it now. That's a pretty effective move there, just rush him with triangle. Oh, dude, he's getting shit on. He's getting shit on so hard right now. Easy, easy, the cheese. Alright. Feel the heat. Yo, no way. We became James Woods in Kingdom Hearts. We've just become Hades for a second. Feel the heat. Anyway, we absolutely dominated that guy. Good job, me. Do you know how water bottle like sounds like it cracked? Oh yeah, you mean like this certain ways you grab it and it kind of like yeah, because the plastic is like a little bit more fragile. Yeah, I feel. He's not gonna do it. He won't kill him. Yakuza has a way of not making our protagonist ever kill anyone. Even though this guy is a convicted murderer of like 14 people. Oh, 18. There we go. Someone said it in the audience. Like, apparently I killed 18 people in a cafe. Hey, someone's giving me a sword. Hell yeah. Free sword. Luckily...
Killer, he could turn his life around.
Yeah, right. Look, this is the only way to end up in Valhalla, right? He'll act like he's gonna do it, but he's not gonna do it. He's gonna bitch out right at the last second. Who just casually brings a sword to a deathmatch. Well, I mean, yeah, the promoters, they have a bunch of weapons, so one of the promoters or something threw them something. There's a bunch of rich people, so they just, you know, something, eat the rich. Bad people just want to see bloodshed or something. Political commentary, something or other. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. No. Yeah, shut your fucking holes. That's the line to yell out. Was it you? Turn around, say it again. Turn around, say it again. Shout out to the whitest kid you know sketch of Abraham Lincoln getting shot. Or I guess getting hammered, technically. It doesn't matter. Alright. Thank you for the bits, Mary. How you doing? Welcome into the area. Yeah, we're talking about the fact that we murdered people earlier, so, you know, welcome. No, it's not my bad. That's fine. Oh, you mean my bad to him? Yeah. Yeah, I might need to tweak the. If the volume on the alerts are a little bit too loud, I might need to tweak them still. Technical. I love it. That is indeed a technical foul. Sorry, Saijima. I feel like we're not taking this seriously. The fact that you feel terrible about murdering people. Yeah, we just beat up a guy and the audience wants us to kill him and we're like, no, killing sucks. I don't care that I murdered 18 people like 15 years ago. Like, it sucks, I know. And fuck all you guys, and then we just walk out. We should have waited till the scene. No, you're free to come and do whatever. I like his back tattoo. Yeah, a lot of the back tattoos are usually, like, symbolized of being in the Yakuza. Usually, like, some higher ranking members. Like Kiryu, like, even if you don't know the series too well, you'd probably know Kiryu Kazuma as a character. Like, he has a dragon on his back. Yeah, you missed it earlier, Mary. Doobie came in and raided us. So that was cool. How's Gypsy? Gypsy's fine. Gypsy's doing good. Gypsy did not do well at pool, even though the name of the stream is Pool Time, baby. Gypsy did not do well at pool, so Gypsy immediately abandoned pool and just did the story. But I'm doing well if it was. I had a feeling you weren't just another psychopath. Thank you. Thanks for believing in me. Ooh, I was really testing you. You see, if you had done exactly what I told you to do, I would not have helped you. You had to read between the lines. Save sounds like Resident Evil. I'll have to listen to it later then, because yeah, I don't think I've ever like, I played a little bit of Resident Evil 4 one time at like a family friend's house, but not enough to like know what the saves sound like. I'm gonna actually head to bed. It's 5 a.m. and I got K5 stuff to do. Good night. Alright. Catch you later, man. Darkison. I hope I provided at least some entertainment today. And it's always fun nerding out about video games with people. You know, so glad that you came in. Appreciate the follow. Glad for the chatting, and you know, have a good sleep. And if I catch you again, I catch you again. Would love to see you back. I usually stream at a little bit earlier time though. Then this was like especially late. So anyway, Gypsy destroyed a person instead. Yeah, yeah. I beat up Ivan Drago from Rocky 4, which I have a feeling that's really what they based that on, like loosely. That fight we just did, not the fight itself, but just the character. But yeah. I agree. Get to the point. What do you tell me? Where the dude is? Resident Evil was a familiar game to me. Wait, you Discord server? You know, the only reason I didn't set one up yet, so the answer is no, but I probably should set one up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I have enough followers to where I probably should set one up. I mean, usually there's not as many people, obviously, but it'd be a nice, hey, I'm going live sort of situation. How about that? You know, I'll make one in, I don't know, like in a week or something. Anywhere between the next, like, now to a week. Which means I'll have to put it in my thing. But yeah, I have a Twitter if you want to follow that. That's, I mean, I don't usually post a shitload of updates. You can find me on PlayStation. Also, you know, you know, if you, obviously you do PlayStation as well. If you ever want to play games, hit me up. GD Gypsy. It shouldn't be too hard to find. same name as this. You know, I'm down to play games. I usually help people trophy hunt. I actually helped someone trophy hunt Homefront: The Revolution. Like, I already beat it, but I helped someone get the platinum recently. But yeah, you know, or Vigor. You mentioned Vigor before. You know, I'm down to play with other people. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop holding you up. You can go to sleep. Enjoy your sleep. Anyway, deathmatch back at the Underground Coliseum. It was a test. You'll notice there a second ago. He's like, "What's that supposed to mean?" It's not like supposed. It's like a S and then like a comma. Like they're obviously trying to get the fact that like he's you know, less educated, and so like his speaking is less refined, I guess. So that was fun. It makes me wonder how it is in obviously Japanese, which is like the original thing. So it's fun, or you know, it'd probably be a fun idea imagining like how to translate some of that, because it probably doesn't translate exactly from like Japanese. And so it's just like, oh, just like kind of give him more of a, not exactly southern, but like what's the wording I'm looking for? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Gypsy is my Minecraft Dungeons plus Fall Guys friends. This is true. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty close to being done with Minecraft Dungeons. I have literally like 5 trophies left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 5 trophies here, and then I have the single trophy here, so I got 6 total. But this trophy is literally just unlock everything and like in the DLC. I only have 1 DLC left, which is this. So if I unlock everything in this DLC, then I'm done. And then I just need to play like I think it's 3 more missions. But yeah. So the only reason I don't have it done yet is I was playing with someone else. Like both of us were playing together. Originally I didn't have the DLC, and so I was playing with him because it got me the stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, time to judge your trophies. Oh wow, what a loser, you played. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Oh, you're like a newer player to bigger. I see. Alright, I got you. I feel you. Yeah, if you ever want me, there's a couple Discords, or not Discord, sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a couple of game servers, or like chat things I'm in here that are Vigor related, all these in particular, so like, if there's ever one you wanted to get, like, maybe put into, of like, hey, other people play, and they might be able to help you out, sort of deal. Of course, I'd be one to play too, but of course, I can't be on 24/7, so. Da 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 da. Anyway, video game time. Cool. We didn't kill the Russian because if eyes can change and yous can change, everyone can change. And then we achieved world peace. You know, shout out to Rocky Balboa. Hell yeah. You know, this all could have been, I feel like, solved with just like, I don't know, because it depends on when this game takes place. I'm not 100% sure. It's like the mid 2000s, maybe the late 2000s at most. So I was about to say you just search this up online, but I actually think you might not be able to. Because I mean, technically online would exist, but you know, it's not like anywhere near as like omnipresent. And I know he's like been in prison for 15 years or whatever the hell, so it's sort of situational. Like he wouldn't know how to work it, but like certainly easier than like going through this whole underground network of da 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 da, you know, for some shady guy. But yeah, enjoy your sleep. Uh, okay, so yeah, he had to go into hiding because they were gonna try to kill him, obviously. Oh no, he's a homeless guy. Yo, me clicking the X button as quickly as I am to get through some of these is probably it's making some of the cutscenes play a little weird. Like all of a sudden he's like what, he's here, and the next thing you know the guy's already on the phone. He's like, yeah, bring him up. So my guess is because hasn't been in Yakuza for so long, he has like a completely different, not only look obviously, but probably different outlook as well on life.
Winner.
winner. Shout out to the Nintendo 64 game, Gold Nugget. That's where that sound alert's from. Ooh, yeah, Majima brought him down here. Good job, Majima. Thanks for being a bro. Yeah, so this guy was our boss. He was the one that was supposed to be, he was the one that was supposed to benefit from the fact that we went through and murdered a bunch of people. And, Majima, like, was a bro and, like, helped him out. And Majima also, these two worked together, Saejima and Majima. And they were, not real brothers, but, like, you know, brothers for life type of thing. Do a flip. What corner, Mary? Or what side, rather? Left, right? Middle? If you do middle, you're kind of an asshole, but you can do middle if you want to. I'm not bullying you. You can put it wherever you want. Just let me know. I'll do it after the cutscene because this seems like this is a pretty important moment, so I need to pay attention to it. He does seem to know who we are, though, so that's a really good sign. It's like the only thing he knows now, apparently. I hope that doesn't catch up on the recording here, but I turned up the... There, I'll turn it back down. But I turned up the TV momentarily so I could hear it better from, like, my end. Okay. Your upper right corner, but diagonally? Alright. I could do that. That's a pretty... Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that... I mean, part of it's like, okay, these are Yakuza members, and so, like, they're not good people, and so, like, whatever. But, like, someone shouldn't, like, living like that's pretty bad. That's not really atoning for the wrong you did anyway. Anyway, yeah, I'm up in the corner now for, I don't know, 15 minutes or some shit. You know, I gotta tell you, I don't know if Mary's in an ad, that's one. That was not worth 10,000, or that would not have been worth $10 million. Just to find some old man that, like, barely remembers us, not really worth the 10 mil. So I'm glad we went the route of just beating up a Russian. Now that means that the next fight we do has to be something to do with our son or something, and then we get in a street brawl. Because that's how Rocky 5 went, so... And now we gotta track down Majima. Yeah, the fact that he knows where our hideout is makes it not really that viable of a hideout, you would think.
Clever little sneak!
You clever little snake. Dude, it never ceases, Johnny, obviously because you're the one that activated it, it never ceases to make me at least smile every time I hear that, more so because, like, at the very end of the clip, it's just that, like, you can start to hear Donald, like, yell out from, like, whatever video I took that from. So it's like you catch, like, 0.2 milliseconds of, like, Donald in the background. Yeah, just it's fun. That's a Zigbar from Kingdom Hearts 2. Good. I'm glad that they.
Everything's coming up Millhouse!
Ooh, everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything is indeed coming up Millhouse. It's weird that this is the first time it's came up Millhouse where I've been in the corner with Millhouse. I'm not supposed to be in his realm. He knows I exist now. Run. Thank you very much for the For the sub, Mary. Especially 4 months in a row. Going crazy, man. Woman, I guess. You know what I mean. Okay, there's a manhole cover thing. They're gonna want me to go that way. I'm gonna see if the game allows me to go somewhere else. Actually, you know what I should do? Since I already have it pulled up anyway, I should take a look whether or not Purgatory has anything. Oh, yeah, there is one in Purgatory. What the hell? You know, during these, like, intense moments, for some reason this game specifically out of the other ones, like, they have a really, like, jazzy thing going on, and, like, I can't say it really fits the mood, but I don't dislike it. If that makes any sense. I love the idea that this guy is like, that was the best fight ever. Who's the new guy? As he's, like, talking to the new guy. It's like, I look exactly the same, dude. Come on, now. Oh, he figured it out now. Maybe he's, like, sloshed or something. Oh, there it is. This is why having a guide pulled up is important for finding collectibles, in the sense that, because these aren't like anything like you just need to outsmart the, you know, it's like, no, it's just like you have to sit there and like search every little corner. It's just better just to use a guide and call it a day. There's no like story based thing that's, you know, it's not really like a sense of accomplishment to find it, I don't feel like, personally, so. Oh, look at this. This is, we're finding out how the origins of MMA fighting became so prevalent. My goal for my next stream is to get Johnny to a billion. No, Johnny, that is not a technical foul. She's allowed to get you to affiliate. No, actually, yeah, speaking of, yeah, I'll use my power of goodwill and cheer and da-da-da to tell people about you, Johnny. Although I gotta say, playing Honkai Star Rail is not exactly the best in advertisement. That's what they always say. This is just a one-time thing, I swear. Never again. I'm only going for one more hit and I'll be done. Yeah. Obviously I'm not going to force anyone, but you know, if anyone would be cool enough to follow him, he's trying to get to affiliate. If not, that's cool, that's fine. Now that said, you can follow me too. Yep. I mean, I guess it was an epic speech, but this guy's definitely making it sound like I took some heroic, like, bullshit, when really it was just, like, me chastising everyone about being a bunch of bloodthirsty hounds. Just in case, I want to make sure I don't mess anything up here. I'm gonna save it. There was, like, several cutscenes between then and the last time I saved, or, you know, the last time I saved and now. So, definitely worth it. How long have we been? Oh, okay, we've been going for, like, an hour. Nice. And really, only like 5 minutes of that was cool. Mary being the club promoter that we all need. Oh, they still do, wow, so they still do actually have the gambling here as well. I didn't think they had it. Like, it got moved, obviously. The only thing is here specifically, it's not really too useful to like do anything here because I don't... Oh, what the hell? How odd. So it lets me keep the chips I had previously, so the chips work between both the casinos? That's odd. That's obviously usually not the case in any sort of casino capacity. But I guess for just the sake of simplicity, they're allowing it. Okay. I promote everyone. That's cool. I didn't mean to talk to you. Sorry. force habit. I will see if they let me back in here. They probably won't. Okay, they let me in this part, but the question is, will they let me further past? Okay, the 5 rules of the Underground Coliseum. Rule number 1, tournaments are held between 8 contenders or 8 teams. Rule number 2, matches have no time limits, and can only be won by knockout. Which is good, because I hate time limits in these type of things. Number 3, use of weapons is strictly forbidden. I hope this also applies to the opponents, because sometimes when you're fighting these, they include weapons, which is kind of cringe. Unless it's a group of casinos, so chips are shared. I mean, I guess, the thing is, this is like... The other casino is not really a real casino. It's like an underground, also an underground type of one. And it used to initially be the one here, but they lost access to the one here, I guess. So it's probably just same chips. Not that there really needs to be a lore reason why it works. It just works. Health recovers 30% in the interval between matches. That's rule number 4. And rule number 5, the champion receives prize money and skill points. Okay. Okay, we'll look at the opponent info here. So this is very similar to Yakuza 3's setup, in the sense that there's a bunch of... So what happens is you choose various tournaments, and there's a list of enemies that could pop up. And, you know, maybe it's like 3 enemies, right? But the pool of enemies is more than 3. And so some of these you're going to have to play multiple times and hope that it spawns in the person that you're trying to get to. Because for completion's sake, I am going to have to at least fight every single one of these people at least once. And so some of them are going to be annoying to find out for that reason. And if it's anything like Yakuza 3, some of them I probably won't have access to until later in the story. Also important to note that some of them are tag team specific, so like the same people are also in tag teams, but you'll have to unlock them both. So you have to fight them both in tag team and then fight them in single. That's something that, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but at the same time, like, it's not too bad, like, once you get into the nitty-gritty of it. I'll probably do some of it. You know, let's do one. We'll do a single one here, at least.
Beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Like Mary in the ring.
Why Mary? It's odd that they have so many of these unlocked already, and it's especially odd that the way this is set up. This bottom right one is the first one that you're supposed to do because it's difficulty 1. And the top left one, which is the first one you see, is not only not unlocked, but it's probably the hardest. It's just weird because it looks completely backwards to what it should be.
No,
I would also like...
Because
in
in some countries they read right to left, so it's probably...
Me when the Japanese... I don't know, it's weird because it wasn't like that in the previous games, you know what I mean? It's more so
that's
like...
double weird then.
But, whatever. Happy Canada Day, eh? Is it Canada Day? Shout out to my Canadians. I know Infesta was in here earlier, so shout out to him. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to anyone lurking that's Canadian. Anyway, we're gonna at least do one of these. I do love that it says no weapons allowed, and then there's literally one called Weapon Master GP, a weapons-based combat Grand Prix. Like, cool, alright. It's obviously, it just means that you can't like bring in your own. But you notice here specifically, look how they all say new. And the very top one is Bruce. Now, if I click out of it and get back in it, now there's a whole new set. So, like, there's a lot of no joke when you're trying to find the last couple guys. It's a lot of just, like, backing out and getting into this until you see the fucking new thing. And it's also very important to note that you only get to fight 3 of the 8 people. And so even though it shows them, you could play it out and not even find them. So it's like, grinding the last couple people on these is kind of a bitch. But yeah. I didn't realize Johnny was talking. No, sorry. To be fair, I mean, Johnny is a man of few words. When he's in Discord chats. Luckily, he's not like that on streaming. That wouldn't exactly be the most conducive way to stream. Yeah. You're watching you too? Oh, dude, I love that band. Okay. Gypsy's voice loud. Is it too loud? I think it should be fine, but I did like I turned it up more. because of, I felt like it was too quiet last time over the volume of the game. But I am talking a bit louder too, so that might be like a doubly too much. If it's too much, I can fuck with it and turn it down a little bit, but... He passed out on me when we were talking once. What Johnny did? That's pretty funny.
I gotta.
This guy has a... Oh, this guy has a punch that stuns you. That's not great. Yeah, it's like when I try to run to him, he stunned me. What a dick. I think I just gotta stay near him. Oh, no, actually, you know, it doesn't really matter either way. Wow, okay. This is unfortunately a guy that I'm really gonna hope I don't fight too much. Or if I fight him, hopefully I can fight him with other characters. I think Akiyama would make short work of him because he's... this game has 4 playable characters, by the way. So they have their own like sets of like, the story thing. This is character number 2. And this character is more of like a, you know, like a brick shit house type of character, just you know, slower and less hits, but does way more damage. Whereas I preferred the first character, which was Akiyama, who way more hits, but like I feel like he's a little better at stunning, personally. Also, he just looks cooler. Yeah. Please be the clown. Please be the clown. Please be the clown. Please be the clown. Ah, it's not the clown. The shutting karate master. Me when I'm a weeb and I watch kung fu Japanese anime. I'm a shut-in karate master. You know what? I was gonna try to cheese him, but you know, I think the game is a little bit balanced for the idea that you're probably gonna try to cheese it. Like he gets out of the way pretty well. I do gotta say, when he hits me though, a lot, like he dodges my first hit, so I think what I need to do instead is I need to let him try to hit me. And maybe like dodge his own hits or block them, perhaps. Some of them I'm not gonna be able to block, which, you know, it is what it is. Do I have any other combos? Because I feel like this is not really working out the way I need it to. Become difficult. Oh, I could do this one. This actually seems like a more... Was I holding off for a very particular reason? I don't recall. No, I wasn't. Okay, well, I'm going to take... How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to take this one because it means when I'm actually in heat mode, which I'm not in heat mode yet, I have to get the blue bar filled at least to that first line. It means he shouldn't be able to knock me down as easily, which is going to be way more useful. The only problem is actually getting to that mode. I can't use any, any sort of items that would bring me back up on heat. But I do get more heat when I block his attacks, to be fair. But of course, I can't block every attack. Damn. I like that his name is Zombino. That's good. Have fun, guys. Bye. Alright, see you later, Mary. Enjoy your sleep, I assume is what you're doing. Shout out to Johnny being a bro, doing the call out when I'm busy getting my ass kicked. Ooh. Dude, oh, I'm getting him now. It's over. It's over. It's so over now. Okay, maybe not. I think I am just gonna go for like the rushing attack. If I get it in such a way that I let him try to swing first, I should be able to get it off. Johnny, your mic's like cutting out. Unless that's mine. If it's mine, then let me know in Twitch chat. But oh, yeah, it sounds good now. They're just doing like kind of like crackling noise per se, like a you know, type of shit. I was about to do a song reference, but I'll avoid it for now. Yeah, even though this is taking longer and more boring, I actually prefer this. I prefer this cheese method because at least I feel like I'm more like it's just doing more damage, and then, you know, I'm getting punished less overall, even though I am still getting hit. Oh, dude, wait, hold on. Have I had that? I've had the I've had the counter this whole time. All I gotta do is let him hit me once. Then, oh damn it! It's you, silly Billy. That's what I am. I'm silly Billy. Yeah, I could just do that, and you know, like slowly chip away at his health. That's easy as hell. When he hits me, I just hit triangle as I'm blocking, and it'll just immediately. Assuming if he does these big moves that break my guard, it won't happen. But as long as my guard's not broken, I can still get him. Yeah. Eh. There we go. I lost a lot of health there, which is a good thing that he was the last guy I had to fight. If that was like the first guy, we would have ran into a much bigger issue there. Big brain moment, yeah. But look at this guy. You can tell he has a big brain because his head's massive. Can't say there's a lot of wrinkles in that brain, but man, is it large. But yeah, the more wins you get, the more that little fame thing comes up. Which I don't even know. Like, we're only 1 star in fame, and we're already known as the legendary hitman, which is like, that just sounds like a cool title. So I don't really know how we move up from there, but alright. But yeah, you get XP, you get Coliseum points, in which you can exchange these points for like certain items, of course, and then you get money. So it is actually a decent way to get stuff. And some of the stuff we are gonna need to get eventually, like probably the Dragon Mail, the Leech Glove, stuff like that. Certain weapons here as well that we can get. It's all stuff I'm mainly not really going to touch right now, but I just wanted to give an idea for that specifically. That was only a 1 difficulty. We should probably work our way up before we do more. I'll leave the rest of them alone. I will say the difficulties aren't always true. There's one difficulty in particular that's, if it's the same way as it was the previous game, it's going to be super easy. It's like one where the floor is on fire, and so if you knock somebody down, they immediately take damage and they get put back up. And that was like super simple to train someone. You know, like Call of Duty train someone, in the sense that you could just keep knocking them down and then they put them back up for you to like do another combo. Because all you'd have to do is just land the finisher on them and then immediately knock them down every time. And considering this character is like a powerhouse, assuming the enemy you fight isn't like too quick-footed, you could probably do the same thing pretty easily. But now that I did that one particular fighting thing, I want to show what it shows in the completion list. You'll notice there's 2 different characters that have people to fight, Saejima and Kiryu. So I have to win each of these exhibitions with them. I have to win all 13 of them. I don't know if that also means I have to like find every single player. I would if I wanted to finish out the fighter info, but I don't know if the fighter info is needed for 100%. But yeah, we already finished Psycho's training, we already finished Allies. We've made a really big dent into the minigame stuff. The only things we're missing on minigame is we're missing fishing that we can't get to yet because it has to be a certain time of day for certain fish to spawn. We're missing this, which I assume is golfing, because we need to get like 5 under par or something or we need to get like under par or something in a tournament. Pachinko, which I have no idea how to do and I have to wait to get a cheat item for. Karaoke, which this character is not able to do karaoke, so that's why I can't do any of these. I did 2 of the 3 songs I could do with Akiyama, but like Akiyama did not have access to any of the other songs. I have to assume Kiryu is the one where I could do these with. And then Pool, which I did laughably terrible at. And we will do that off stream. So. Alright, I think I've been in the corner long enough. I think I can return. Obviously I'm here now. Wait, hold on, I have an idea. Johnny, this is gonna be a cracked idea. There we go. Help! I'm in the water, please. I'm drowning. Someone rescue me. Ooh, please, I can't swim. Help me. Alright. I hope everyone enjoyed the bit. I'll put it back. That's what's fun about the PNG tuber is I can move a funny little character somewhere else. I'll tell you what's not fun about the PNG tuber. Clicking it to move it back is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Because I'm trying to grab it and sometimes it grabs like the game screen and some other screens. So like sometimes it grabs the sound alerts. Sometimes it, it grabs different elements of OBS because they're all kind of layered on top of each other. So that's fun. Oh, the furry weave, gotcha. Damn, Johnny, now I gotta sit up. I was content sitting, like, or laying in a certain way for this. So some of you might be wondering, what is the furry gotcha thing? Well, luckily, I'm definitely not stalling. Transition. It's a list of, I mentioned this earlier, but besides this Otzel PNG tuber thing I'm using, I have a bunch of ones that are like more low effort, ones I just took offline, because as long as you have two transparent images that are very similar to each other, you can make a PNG tuber with no effort, but it doesn't have anywhere near the same believability that mine does, right? In the sense that, like, you can tell it's just two images stitched together rather than the one I'm using right now, which is very, like, much more seamless. Anyway, we're going to click the wheel here, and whatever it lands on, I'm going to be using that character. This happened last time. This happened the exact same way last time, too. It was on Chad for most of it, and then it ends up on Nekowork.
Let's just hope the end result isn't the same as last time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, last time I put this on Nekowork, it immediately destroyed the stream in less than 30 seconds. So okay, don't mind me. I have to load in the thing. There we go. So as you can see here, it's two different pictures taken. So this is Nekowork from Melty Blood or something. Chumosuke from Konosuba, Big Bird from famous Sesame Street, Shin Nohara from Shin-Chan, Garfield, which is very funny because I don't even need to add different pictures for Garfield because he talks in speech bubbles. And then this horrible abomination, Chad the Orion. Or Chad the Otzel, I mean. But unfortunately or unfortunately, we got Nekowork. And so we're gonna Brenya our way to victory here. Alright, now sorry, I gotta transition back to the game. Dori. Brenya. I think it's the best Brenya I've ever done. I'm not gonna say it's amazing, like I'm not like tooting my own horn, but I think out of the Brenyas I've ever done, that one was pretty good for me. Well, like I'm not gonna enter some state competition anytime soon, but like, I don't think I've ever done a better version of that particular. Yeah. Some people say they're going national. For me, I say I'm going irrational. I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be a bunch of police around, like they said it was, so I'm probably gonna have to find certain ways to, like, I gotta get to this manhole and go underneath there, and this, that, and the other. It's gonna be annoying. Who the hell was this guy? I wonder if this is one of the Coliseum guys. Sodachi. I run a dojo. Oh, cool. Maybe we can learn some cool moves off him. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of in the middle of, like, escaping police, but I guess as long as they don't know where I'm at, right, we should be fine. me when I'm there in a jiffy. I will say it is a good sign that Nekowork didn't immediately crash the stream like she's done 2 other times. Third time's the charm, I guess. That's the problem. Nobody wants to join my dojo. I gotta say, you know what he could be doing? Less time, like he has the dojo goatee, but the problem is the rest of his facial hair doesn't complement that. It's like it's 2 different facial hairs thrown together. I'm not just talking the mustache. I'm talking also like the, around the side of the face, like the cheek type of facial hair. Like it just doesn't match. I think it'd look much better if he just cut off the the bottom half. I've never won a single fight. Jeez, I can't imagine why no one would trust a weak teacher for a class on fighting. Real mystery, that one. Yeah, I am pretty strong. I guess I can help you. I guess because he watched us in an underground illegal fighting ring, I guess we probably can't trust him in the sense that, like, he won't rat us out, ideally. Well, Hide-chan. I mean, I know it's probably pronounced Hide. It just looks like hide. Like, we didn't know he was there. That's because he was hiding. Please let me introduce you to Hideo Kojima. Nice. Sorry.
Hide and Hido.
Hideo, thank you very much. You show that man some respect. He's made some amazing video games like Death Stranding. I don't know. I've never played Death Stranding. It looked boring as fuck to me. But I appreciate the work he's done with his other video games. What's your favorite Hideo Kojima video game? This is. I mean, just say something. You can say Metal Gear Solid. It doesn't matter.
I'm looking at their games.
It's a Metal Gear Solid guy. Come on.
Oh, I love Metal Gear Solid. Totally.
I mean,
real.
it was not like the only thing he did, but like I mean, that's pretty.
I like the multiplayer for some of the Metal Gear Solid games.
Hmm.
Silent Hill was good. It's just I don't like horror.
Well, it's PT. The greatest game ever. Well, the first rule is you can't wear glasses in my dojo. You gotta learn how to sense out your opponent, even if you're. What happens if your opponent throws sand in your eyes? You're fighting Dale Gribble. He throws some pocket sand at you. Then what are you gonna do? You're fucked. You need to be able to rely on your other senses here, Kojima. I'm gonna call him Kojima. I won't call you that. Also, this guy's name's Sodachi. I'm just gonna call him Soda. So, that's our thing then. Fucking rookie tournament? What is he gonna fight the Pee Wee League? Like the under 13? It seems kind of weird to be like, the Coliseum holds like just friendly matches. This Coliseum that has like completely blood sport. People like the people that fight in this Coliseum are like mass murderers and shit. Not just our guy, but like there's a lot of people on like when you look at their info thing, like they were mob associated and shit, and then just like went around murdering people. So I think one was a cannibal last game. But yeah, I don't know if putting these people with them is exactly the best call. Call me crazy. I heard you were specially nominated. Yeah, I won a Grammy, thanks. Dumb, that's such a, it's like I think of a dumb joke in my head, and I say it, and I'm like, wow, that's dumb, but then I smile because it's like, this is a fun kind of dumb. Oh, that's cool that both the fighter and the dojo get money. That's a nice little incentive. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing with this training, but we'll figure it out. Oh my god, this is like a whole fucking management game. This is gonna be a whole another, like, new side game. I don't know what special slot and like regular slot. This seems like one of those things where I just have to do it to learn it. Train your apprentices. Have them win the tournament within 50 turns. Oh my god, what is this fucking... Is this turn-based combat? Did we just put turn-based combat into Yakuza before Yakuza 7 came out? Is this the precursor to like a dragon in the sense that like the combat? You earn the most prize money by having your apprentice win within 15 turns. After that, the amount will start to decrease every 5 turns. This is the whole thing. This is the actual whole thing right now. Oh jeez, it looks like it's set up like the mood and stuff and the trust and all this. This seems like it's set up similarly to the hostess shit. Still has no foundation. The only thing you do now is train, train, train. I haven't mastered any basic skills, so I just need to train. He only has a skill called Die Hard Spirit. I guess we equip that because it's the only one he has, right? He doesn't have any finishing moves. We don't have any dojo status. Oh, if we get more funds, we can like train him up, I guess, and he'll have better stats. But I guess we just do training him. Okay, we'll do punch training first, then kick training. We'll do a rest, and then we'll do, I guess, a lecture. And then this one looks like, yes, I can't change the one where you go out for drinks. So that seems fine. Do 2 training days in a row, then a rest, then a lecture, then a drink. Yes, that's the punch thing. It's going up. I assume I could just hit next on all these and have it not really matter. I love the rest one is just him dead. That's good. Oh, I guess he's scratching himself. That's fine. So his power and speed go down with the lecture, but the technique goes up? That's weird. I don't know what he just did, like some weird peekaboo thing on the screen there, but that's fine. Wait a second, hold on. If this guy can sit still for like 2 seconds, I can pull this off. Look, Johnny, it's me. I'm the symbol on his back. We're at the dojo at Neko work.
Neko work, dojo.
Yeah.
Neko work,
Yeah.
sensei.
Yeah, Neko-sama. Anyway. I'll leave it there for the rest of the cutscene here. Can I do this actually in such a way that this? Sorry, I'm just like shit posting this. I know I am, but I have to see if I can do this. Okay, that's too much. It's too much. I need a little bit less technical work. There we go. All right. So Hideo Kojima having drinks with network. Good times. All right. I'll stop digging around though, because this is gonna cover the text chat, so I can put it there. I'll fix it as I let it play out here. Yeah. Why do you want to fight? You had a pretty good video game career. What's the problem? Well, it's not a very noble reason, but No Man's Sky didn't do as well as I'd hoped. It was it was panned by several critics, so I turned to a lifer. I did it to get a girl that I like to notice me. Alright. You know, and partially that's kind of cringe, but also, like, I mean, if you're looking for any sort of motivation, wanting to get with someone's a pretty easy way to be motivated.
Fair.
Mayako-chan. But I'm not very special and I lack confidence. So she started to say no, even if I could ask her. I mean, I guess doing martial arts isn't a bad way to build confidence. But fighting an underground illegal tournament seems like an odd way to extend that. I mean, I don't know, dude, if you have like a... I'm gonna guess he doesn't have like a normal, like a standard job, because this seems like this would conflict with that. Okay. Do we tell him that you're pathetic? I don't think he's pathetic. It's a little cringe, but not to the state of pathetic. Cringe and pathetic aren't the same thing. Yeah, I guess the reason really isn't important at the end of the day, right? Follow through on what you decide. That's what men do. I mean, if you want to, I'll add that caveat. But sure, but like, you know, if he decided later on that he doesn't want to do it, like, it's not a manly thing to fucking keep going at something you hate just because you feel like you have to. You know what I mean? But whatever. Oh. Oh wait, is there actually like right options and wrong options for that? I just chose which one I like sounded the best. Okay, good. It looks like I got a pretty good option for that. What the hell? Why is it his trust is higher in the sense that like the heart's bigger, but like his mood is still just a like a standard like blank face. What the hell? He learned willpower now. He has the power of will. That guy's just randomly sleeping. He doesn't pay the monthly fee, so he isn't an apprentice. It seems that he just likes it here. You know me when I just randomly go to a place to nap. I feel like he's actually part of the rival group that we're going to go up against. This seems like it's something that actually would happen with these games. Also, if you didn't get all the you know, giant block of information that we just told you, there's a notebook there that'll let you know. Okay, it doesn't... I'm opening these up because I'm trying to make sure that none of them are specific to, There's a trophy you get for, like, having every single memo in the game, but none of these seem to be adding memos, so I don't think it actually... I don't think this is actually doing anything. Like, if you'll notice here, this is memo thing, and it's not quite... I wish the game would tell me how many there actually were in a certain amount. It doesn't, but, worst case, I can always look it up later. Okay, it doesn't even let me go over here at all. And, maybe I'll do just, like, one of these. I'll do, like, one extra one, and then we'll move on with the actual story. Okay, so we can teach them finishing moves, which obviously they need to have. However, for some reason apprentices don't feel trusted when instructed to use finishing moves, so trust decreases a little with each use. It's kind of dumb. Doesn't really make much sense. They just feel like they have to have a reason to, like, rein in finishing moves. Like, oh hey, you gotta time it right. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna want to keep training. What I am gonna do here is I'm adding the willpower thing. I don't appear to have any sort of finishing move. And we don't have any money to, like, enhance any of this stuff. I think I'll do the road work thing. This might be why I can't do more of the stamina. Maybe I just don't have enough for max stamina. Okay, so I'll do stamina, train, stamina, sleep, and then let's do ground training, I guess, and then we have to do this one at the end. Oh, look at that, good, our max stamina thing increased. I should have did that the first time. Ooh. Tiger Slam, Tiger Suplex, SP, Essence of Fence Smashing. Now the thing is, if you're fighting in the Coliseum, there's not really a place where you would throw them on this fence, but I do wonder if this also leads to me learning these things as well. So I'm not entirely sure. But obviously the Tiger Drop has been, like, the most broken move in, like, the past few games of Yakuza. But none of these are specifically Tiger Drop. I think I'll go with the Suplex, though, for now. Okay, it looks like we were able to teach him just fine. That's nice. So he's getting more trust, but he's getting worse on mood, which is, like, kind of stupid. I don't know. I get that mood's important, but it's just kind of weird the way they're taking away mood. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess he's a little bit tired, but, like, to me, it's like he should be happy they just learned a bunch of shit. He should also be tired, but, like, at the same time, like, don't be, like, negative tired, you know? Okay. Can we actually fight him? Okay, he seems to be missing quite a bit of stamina right now, so I'm thinking that the right thing to do here is to, you know, we'll do another run thing, and then instead of rest, maybe we'll do, stretches, and then we'll do rest. Yeah, let's try that. Move quickly to the rear of the opponent to perform a suplex move, power low. So it's not very powerful, but it does at least do some sort of finishing bullshit. Alright, let's try that, I guess. I didn't mean to back out. Did it save everything? It didn't save what I did. That's stupid. That's stupid. I didn't even mean to get out of it. That's dumb. Yeah, okay, let's do it. To me, it's very important that we keep getting the stamina higher. I didn't realize that was a thing at first. Oh look, now he has a really good mood. Alright, time to beat him up. Are you learning anything when I throw you against the wall? Oh, he actually hit me back. Congratulations, champ. You're learning. Now let me beat you in the stomach. Oh hey, I leveled up. Good job. So really, I'm the one that gained something from this experience, which is very important. This is how the teacher-apprentice relationship will grow deeper. Just start beating the shit out of them. It's a quick way to learn. I can just watch this. Oh, wow, that sounds like... And I can just watch. He's like sitting in the background, fucking eating popcorn as his apprentice gets beat the hell out. So of course that greatly took out the stamina, but that didn't improve trust in speed and technique and power, so that's good. If we have to do anything else, we definitely need to like have this guy rest a bunch because his stamina is pretty low. Resting. Yeah, I was gonna rest anyway, but the fact that they're forcing me to do it is a good thing anyway. Looks like I'm starting to get something in like technique and speed a little bit, but specifically more technique, which is nice. Yeah, I don't have anything else to do, so it's just like do this stuff. So I'm definitely gonna do here initially. I'm gonna do a full rest, and then I'm gonna do more of the road work thing. And then I'm gonna do, I haven't done strength training yet, so I'll do that one. And then it forces me to rest after that, so that's fine. You would think there would be like a better place to rest, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that's comfortable, man. I'm not, like, I understand that the, like, American beds are more, like, done up in terms of, like, sleeping stuff rather than, like, say, a cot, but, like, just on the hard-ass floor like that. I mean, I'm sure it's a little bit soft padding and such, because obviously you're throwing people down on it. But, yeah, still, I don't know. I just feel like this wouldn't be comfortable. They're really having the guy say goo goo. Or googa googa. They're really just making the teacher look like one of the most pathetic guys you've ever seen in your life. Okay, good. His mood is amazing. His trust is good. His stamina is like all the way max again, which is probably what we want for when we're actually fighting. Okay, this is the actual match, so this should be the last one, and then I would assume what happens is We probably end up winning this because it's probably a pretty easy match. There might be a little bit more to the story side of things. And then what they'll probably be like, hey, now you need to repeat this for the next tournament. And at that point, I'll like move on to the actual like a little bit more of the story before I finish playing here. Because I want to see if I can at least get into some of the underground manhole stuff around the city. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, the rest of this is pretty good here. So I'm thinking we definitely don't need to rest. That is not needed at all. I'm gonna do the roadwork thing to get more stamina, because I think just more and more... Eventually this bar can fill up all the way max, I assume. Because otherwise, why would you have such a long like section of the bar there? So we definitely want to work on that. Now, I could theoretically just do 2 of them, but I think it is probably more important that we get more of this stuff done up. So I'm going to do dash here. Yeah, see, there's well-balanced ones that like focus a little bit on each of these, and then there's specific ones that that focus on either power or focus on speed. So I think going more into the power side of things is probably going to be useful here. Actually, you know what? No, at that point, let's do a rest, because at that point it's probably important that we... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. A little bit more max stamina. His speed goes up, but his technique goes down. He rests to get his full stamina back up. And then we should be good for the fight. So it's the same place, but I do wonder if it's... Well, like, it's weird. So I charge the bar at the bottom here for the fighting gauge. I think we can afford to, yeah, I think we can afford to do some of the finishing move stuff for the reason that his trust was like pretty much all the way max anyway. So I'm not really too worried about that aspect of it. You'll notice it's harder and harder for me to like tap X and get this stuff done for this. And it looks like we're getting our ass kicked, so I think I might just, like, as much as it sucks, I might just continuously... Oh, what? If you fail, that's pretty bad, actually. That's kind of stupid, I actually hate that. If you fail the fucking, the quick time prompt, I thought it just made the attack more powerful, like if you hit it, but no, it, like, actually you fail it and then they get a counter, which is dumb. So yeah, we definitely lost that, which is, stupid. So a little bit less trust, but whatever, everything else is, like, improved on, I guess. I wonder if you were meant to, like, win that, like, if there was a chance to win that, because it seemed like it was pretty well put against me. But maybe because I focused more on stamina, first and foremost. Nice little dance there, Soda. Okay. Well, you know, I had assumed I was going to win, so I was going to be like, oh, maybe I'll do, like, one more thing just to see, like, about, like, buying upgrades. Well, I don't have to worry about that, because we didn't win. Not a problem. Okay. So we'll do a little bit more of the story here before I call it good. I will say that normally, I said it earlier, but normally I do start the stream earlier in this. Right now it's like 4 in the morning for me, and normally I would start the stream probably around like 11, maybe 10. Probably more so 11. So I ended up starting it, you know, like 3 hours later. So. It's game over if you're spotted, meaning you'll lose all progress since your last save. Cool, love that. Big fan of that one. Good night, Johnny. Thanks for popping in. Or, well, I guess I popped in on you guys. But yeah. Man, I have to get to this area. How the hell do they want me to do this? Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna leave that Discord server. Or not server, jeez. No, I'm not gonna leave the server, I'm gonna leave the call. We've already done this stuff earlier in the game, like way earlier in the game. I'm only trying to get specifically to the area that they're trying to have me go to, which is like over here somewhere. So I don't really understand what it is I'm supposedly missing. Oh, right here. Okay, I get it, I understand. I'm gonna swap my character back to what it initially was here, since he's gone and I've been stuck on the furry gacha wheel thing for a while. This might lag the stream slightly or something. Hopefully not. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Don't be alarmed at the angry face. The angry face just happens to be the first one I made, so it always defaults on angry. This was the fighting guy that we did, like, way back. Oh yeah, I forgot we have abilities now. Charge energy for a long time with the spear. Okay, so I can hold this and then get more energy. That's probably useful. Guard against knife attacks with bare hands. That's pretty useful too. Eventually I will unlock all of it, so it really doesn't matter too much the order that I do it in, but just something to keep in mind. You know, you try to want to do the better ones or sooner rather than later. But I don't even feel like we've been on this character that long, or we're already at level 15, so I'm pretty confident. Same thing with Akiyama. We were max level with him, which is 20. We're level 20 with him for like quite a while. So I assume the same thing's gonna happen here. Oh hey, it's the guy that helped bust us out. Yeah, we need to go to his brother actually and buy like 5 weapons for a trophy. Can we get over there without having to do all this other bullshit here? We should be able to over this way, hopefully. Luckily, I can't really see a reason why any of the police would be up here, but there might be some sort of, like, side story thing, like we run into a guy that we know from somewhere else. Actually, I wonder, are we gonna meet up with Akiyama? Because that was Sky Finance, which Akiyama runs, of course, for anyone that knows the story. That's the first character we have. And we're running by his establishment right now. Okay, so there's a cop all the way down there, which means we need to go this way, I guess. This is definitely less annoying than the chase sequences they have you do, so I actually don't mind this. This does make you really feel like you're like, I'm evading the police, ooh, watch out, you know what I mean? Like, it gives the same feeling as that, but like without all the annoying baggage that comes with the chase sequences, so. Guy just looking through trash, huh? Well, I can't really judge you too much. I just picked up some trash myself. Okay, I can't go that way. You know, the hideout that we're trying to get to is, I feel like we could have got to it pretty easily from near the arcade place we were at initially. This just seems like a whole lot of busy work. But yeah, there's other things I want to be playing on this channel too. I actually have been looking into, I mentioned the game earlier, Vigor. I've been looking into like trying to get that to work, because I've been playing that a fair bit. Wait, did I? What the hell? Did I just do a whole loop around? I think I did. What? I guess I wasn't supposed to go there? Strange. I must have got off at the wrong exit. Or maybe I did like a whole circle around or something. But, that's one of the games I wanted to do. Huh. It's like, how do I get over there? The game seems to be telling me that I should be going over there instead. But I don't know the immediate connection there. You know what I mean? Because like, it spawned us over here, and you think like immediately like, oh, just go from like over here, right? But then it looked as though we couldn't continue on from that point. Like, actively, like, yeah. Oh, oh, I see what they want me to do. They want me to go like all the way around, back behind. Okay. Okay, I just need to turn around in the initial spot. Gotcha. A bit of a weird puzzle, but alright. But yeah, that's one of the games I've been wanting to do. Likewise, would like to get back to my Jak and Daxter permadeath runs. I already permadeath Jak 1, but I was working on Jak 2 for a while, and then due to life circumstances, that one kinda got killed off for like a little bit here. Would like to get back to that. Maybe a couple others here and there, who knows. But yeah, this game's gonna be featured pretty heavily on the channel, for the reason that I want this to be my 200th platinum, and I'm already at 198, so I have to kind of prioritize this game to like hurry up and like get close to finishing it. So I have plenty of like one-off like bullshit games I could do. Gun Crazy. Neon White looks really cool, and I have both PS4 and 5 version of that. Maybe Guts and Glory if it's easy. Maybe No Time to Explain. These are just the games I have like downloaded immediately. Dead Island, potentially. Castlevania and Contra collections I could easily do. The TMNT game I could easily do, and most of these have like the PS4 and 5 version, which are separate, which means I could like double dip and play them twice. And these are just the games that are installed. I have a bunch of games like physically on disc that I can get to as well. But yeah. So ideally it's this game, and then after this happens for my 200th platinum, then I move on to Deathloop. And then after Deathloop, I don't know. We either go to Yakuza 5 or we go to, there's other games I could do. Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memory, it's the only Kingdom Hearts game I haven't really played. There's some DLC for certain games I haven't done, like Kingdom Hearts 3, The Outer Worlds. Although The Outer Worlds might be one I just play on my own, because I didn't do the original playthrough on Twitch or YouTube or anything. So it'd be kind of weird just to do the DLC. Yeah. Yeah, this area is where we were trying to get to initially, but I feel like we could have easily made it to this area from the arcade section. Oh, I guess this is why you couldn't do it, because this guy's just randomly standing here. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. Oh, okay. This seems like it's a bit of an issue here. Oh, this is the guy that Majima beat up earlier in the game.
すまん、冴島の旦那。この男が勝手に入ってきて。誰よお前。マジマ組の南っちゅうもんや。あんたが冴島さんか。マジマ組やと。何しに来たんや。
Or no, sorry, Majima didn't beat him up. We beat him up as Akiyama, and then Majima came in and like had a whole talk with us about like trying to track down a certain person. Alright, the fated meeting between the old school brothers. Not real brothers, but like, like, yo, you're my bro type of brothers. Like, not blood. Anyway. This guy seems like a loser. He seemed like a loser last time we fought him, and he seems like a loser now. Beat him up, bro. We already beat him up as Akiyama, man. We already did it. In fact, the cutscene that plays after you beat him up, Johnny, is like one of the ones that Sega fucking claimed, like content ID claimed. So I had to go through and like edit the video in a certain way to where like Sega doesn't do that. Which is a big reason why I don't play this game unless I have my whole OBS set up now. Is because this Otzel character blocks part of the screen, and so Sega doesn't, I guess, see it or something. I don't know. Like the algorithm doesn't pick it up. Which personally I find it bullshit because a lot of times I'm talking over the cutscene, talking about it. I mean, I'm not gonna act like it's super duper, oh my god, the most fair use thing ever, but like this is not a market substitution. Like, fuck out of here. That's stupid. That is a fair thing for Saejima to say, to be, I don't know, if anyone can go medieval on Majima, it probably would be Saejima. I still think he would lose, but like, he has a decent shot. And the thing is, like, I think he has a decent shot because I don't think Majima would go all out. Because he actually, very much cares about this guy. Once this cutscene's, yes, because it's talking about like, oh, tomorrow this big thing, right? So there's gonna be a bunch of obviously, it's gonna be very long cutscenes. So what I'm thinking is now is a good time to be ending the stream. War of the Muz, the Majima, the Saejima, the Hideo Kojima. all the Muz are out in full force today. Oh my god, he's gonna get us there in one piece, dude. He's gonna come in with the fucking giant the pirate ship. We're gonna sail up to the tower. Okay. The problem is there a place for me to actively save here? I don't know. Okay. mean, I know there's a place to save here specifically, like in this room right here. I just didn't know if the game would let me go in here, or if as soon as I went in there, it was going to cause some like big old issue. I wasn't sure. But yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't realize last time I saved was 420. Nice. Anyway, this has been fun. Got done more of the story. I am, the story is definitely picking up here with Saejima quite a bit. Interested to see where this goes next time I play it. But now would be a good time to pull up a raid target here. A raid shadow legend start. Jokes aside, I think I might do another mobile game sponsorship. I've done a few in the past, but I think I might do like another one here in a few days, just because it pays like decently, and it's like, whatever, right? Like, just do a couple streams of this game, and then you're done with it, in and out. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Right now, we're gonna raid a fellow friend of the stream. Actually, hold on. Let me double check to see that he's still actually streaming. Because if he's not streaming, that this would be stupid to raid. Okay, he's still streaming. Cool, cool, cool. I've been going for a while, so I wasn't sure if he was like still going or not. So we're gonna raid a friend of the stream, Ryudos. Game developers, worked on things for like EA. Also trophy hunter. Also visited places around the world type of deal. Canadian, so happy Canada Day, gotta spread love to the Canadians. And yeah, should be good. Thanks everyone that came in. Thanks Johnny for providing the entertainment. Same thing with Peach. Thanks Mary that came in earlier. Obviously donated and hanged out and promoted me. Thanks to Ben for coming in earlier. Saying what's up, rating, of course, subscribing. Mary as well for subscribing. Thanks to Darkinson for following and chatting a bunch. Thanks to all the lurkers that came over and are still watching as well. That's pretty dope. Lurkers are very much appreciated on this channel as well. Like I know some people, like don't give love to them, and I'm not gonna call out individual people because I know some, that you'd be chatting if you wanted to chat, but I appreciate the people that stuck around for sure. And yeah, it should be good. Also, thanks Deathmore and Senketsu that were here earlier. But catch everyone next time. Do. And raid. And stop streaming.